Hey girls, this is Miss Gasparini with another math video for my lovely first grade mathematicians. This past week, we've learned a lot about two-digit subtraction. We've talked about how to use our strategies, how to subtract with really big numbers, and how to solve two-digit subtraction in word problems. You've done a great job with all of it. So let's finish off our week by solving yesterday's challenge problem. So here's our challenge problem from yesterday. I'm going to read it to you one more time. It says, Elizabeth has 36 crayons and 15 pencils. How many more crayons than pencils does Elizabeth have? So remember, the very first thing we need to do is underline the information we need to know and the information we want to know. So let's start from the beginning again. Elizabeth has 36 crayons. I know she has 36 crayons now and 15 pencils. And here's our question. Need to underline that. How many more crayons than pencils does Elizabeth have? So this one's phrased a little differently than we normally see it. I'm noticing it's saying how many more crayons than pencils does Elizabeth have? Now, usually when I see more, I think addition, but it seems kind of odd that we would be doing addition in a week with subtraction. So I'm going to reread that question again. How many more crayons than pencils does Elizabeth have? Oh, interesting. I'm going to circle this word too. Than pencils. So it seems like we are finding a difference. How many more crayons than pencils? So I want to know the difference between how many crayons and pencils Elizabeth has. And we talked about this briefly in school. Whenever you're finding the difference for something, you're subtracting. So this is a subtraction problem. We're doing 36 minus 15 equals And if I'm doing a written response, which I have to do because it's a word problem, it's probably going to say Elizabeth has more crayons than pencils. Okay, so I've set that up. Now I'm going to start using my strategies. My bigger number is 36, so I think we're going to use that as our whole because I want to know how many more crayons than pencils Elizabeth has. Our bigger number is 36. That'll be our whole. I have 3 tens and 6 ones here for 36. And now let me set it up vertically. I'm going to be doing 36. Take away 15. Okay. So let's start with taking away ones. I have 6 ones. I'm going to be taking away 5. So what did I do wrong here? I have 5 ones here. I need 6. So real quick, let me add another one. Boom. Miss Gasparini has trouble setting this up sometimes, but you know what? I'm glad I caught that mistake and I fixed it. So now I have 36 here. I bet some of you noticed that and wanted me to find it out too. All right, I have 36. I'm taking away 5. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm left with that one I just added, right? So it's a good thing I made sure to fix that. So I had 6, I took away 5, and I'm left with 1. 6 take away 5 is 1. Now let's look at our tens. I have 3 tens. Let me see. Let me make sure I have 3 tens in my picture. I do. And I'm taking away 1. Okay, so I'm going to cross out one of these tens. How many tens am I left with? I'm left with 2. 3 take away 1 is 2. So how many more crayons than pencils does Elizabeth have? She has 21. 36 minus 15 is 21. Elizabeth has 21 more crayons then pencils. You guys have done amazing this week. Thank you for working through this new kind of problem with me. Next week, we will keep doing subtraction, but with regrouping. And regrouping is different than subtraction than it is in addition. You guys are going to figure it all out next week. Keep working hard, keep using your packets and going on Zern. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you on Monday.